funny. I'm sitting here and I see an old version of Prudence before I built her out, complete with factory wheels. Look at that. Aw. It's like seeing a newborn. So, oh, she's so clean and shiny and like literally factory model. So yeah, there's one of her unicorns. They don't make those anymore. Nissan no longer makes the Nissan NV. There she is. Oh, she's gonna come by. Aw. Always like seeing my old Nissans. That's funny. Never underestimate the power of the Nissan van. These guys just pulled this thing out of the back. It's like a donation shed at this gas station that I'm at. That's super funny. I had no idea something like that could even fit in my van. It's like... Anyway. Good evening. I am at the Guadalupe County rest area that I've stayed at a ton of times when I go to San Antonio. And there's sheriff here looking for the owner of a stray dog. I was like, don't let the van life fool you. I am not actually a pet parent. So I just use the restroom. These are really cool. These have like museums and like weird public safety announcements about, you know, like tired driving and stuff. Vending machines, but sometimes they're offline, like the one that I just used, so I had to use cash. Thankfully I had like $2. And yeah, so they have a cars area on this side, and then they have the truckers on the other side, and literally like this is right like down a little way from the freeway, so it's not right next to the freeway, and it's super quiet. And yeah, probably about an hour from San Antonio. So I always stay here. It's free. You can stay up to 24 hours, and definitely recommend it. They have Wi-Fi and good restrooms and a park sometimes, and picnic areas. You can't camp in a tent, but you can sleep in your vehicle. So that's even better. So the sheriffs left, and they left this poor dog, this stray dog, and they just left him in like a little brown bag. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of out of focus. Yeah, so this is the dog that someone just left at the rest area. Poor thing, beautiful dog. He looks so sad. He's in the dog walk area. I don't have any, I guess I can give him some water. I don't know. Let me get him some water. I don't know. I don't have anything else he could eat. I don't have any dog food. That's so sad. And these people were like, are you gonna take him? I'm like, nope. I'm sorry, dog. I don't know anything about owning pets. I had a divorced dog when I was a kid, Buttons, and Buttons suddenly disappeared when I was about 7 years old. And nobody told me where he went or she went. We don't know. So I guess they're feeding. They're gonna feed the dog. Sorry it's so blurry. There we go. So they're gonna try to feed the dog. You'd think the vending machines would have dog food. I mean, nobody thought of that, you know? Yeah, this poor dog's so scared. He's just probably been sitting here for a while. Such a shame. I don't know if animal control's gonna come or anything. Well, that's a nice family. They have more stuff that they can, like, they might have a dog. I don't know. But I don't have anything. I have water. That's about it. That poor dog. Aw. Good morning. That dog is still, oh, he was howling all night. I did call the police. They said, oh, well, we don't have animal control until 8 o'clock in the morning. It's now 7 o'clock, and this poor dog is like walking around everywhere. So I'm gonna call animal control again at 8 o'clock and have them come get this poor little puppy. Poor dog. He probably just got left here by his owner. He has a collar on, so obviously he's not like a stray dog. Yeah, poor thing. to the Lockhart State Park. This is the first stop for this weekend, so I'm here tonight. And if I have time this evening, there's only probably about 3 miles of hiking. So I think I might do the hikes and the nature trails tonight. And then tomorrow morning, I would like to, what is happening here? There we go. I would like to head into Austin if I have time in the morning and ride my bike around Town Lake just for, you know, shits and giggles, because I always would do that before when I was there for a couple of years, like on and off. But I do have to head up to this. The van makes noises, and the noises basically tell me that it's the pulse of the van when the van makes all the creaky noises. It annoys people that come in the van that don't understand that, like, the van has a pulse and you're going to hear it. It means that everything is in the right place. Anyway, that squeaking noise is my locker behind me. But anyway, so I'm going to head to Longhorn Cavern and then Inks Lake State Park. But my Longhorn Cavern is at 1 p.m. tomorrow, and that's about an hour from Austin proper. So if I can do the hike tonight at Lockhart State Park, then I don't have to hike in the morning, and I can go into town to Zilker Park and ride my bike around the lake quickly. I don't have my paddleboard. I haven't paddleboarded all year, which is a little bit disappointing, but I've been doing some other stuff. So anyway, super excited. Got a bunch of good trips coming up for my holiday vacations, my vacation time from work. So I'm jam packing each of those times with a ton of stuff, and I just ran over a skunk. Now my van smells like a skunk. Great. Welcome to the countryside. It's like, you know you're in Texas or anywhere in the South when you ride over a skunk. Anyway, so that's the plan. So I'm heading there right now. Beautiful drive, beautiful day. Still in the 90s, people, and it's October. Okay, so I'm here quite late, but there's only 9 or 10, I think 10 sites that are electric hookup, and I'm in number 9. So hopefully no one's in my site. I think I'm over there. Yeah, so this should be good. I'm gonna go do a sunset hike right now. Crank that out and then relax for the evening. Very, very long, busy day. So this is my site. Very, very nice. Look at that, how cute that is. I wish I had more time here, but super cute little park. I feel like this is my little circle of people. So, all right, so thankfully a burn ban, so no fires. So there's my neighbors. There's Prudence in all her glory, totally standing out like a sore thumb. So I love all the different RVs though. It's just literally America. Like those Airstreams over there. And there she is. Beautiful. Okay, the one downside to evening hike is you get attacked by mosquitoes, so hopefully I won't get bitten too much. Yeah, I've got my hiking boots on, stretch my legs, and yeah, there's some other campers here. Very quiet for a weekend. So here we go. Beautiful weather, still a little warm, but it's cooling down, so should be in the 60s tonight. So it's been a while since I've done a night hike. So this is like super short, literally like maybe 3 miles. So yeah, very beautiful. This is my happy place. Love, love, love nature. And yeah, so that's all. This is actually quite nice. Look, oh, scary. No, it's really nice hike. Twilight hike. I hear all the animals. I have a flashlight. It's kind of dark ahead. Yeah, so this should be short. I'm almost literally a quarter of the way through. I've been hiking for 8 minutes. Okay, so this is very Blair Witch, but I found my flashlight. I can hear animals. Okay, I'm just gonna head back. Oh, shit. I already walked a mile, so I already walked a mile, so I'm just gonna take this trail wherever it leads and then head back on the road, back to camp. Here we go. Super scary for Halloween. Make sure no one's behind me. Okay, fun times. What the hell is in the bushes? So I actually ended up right where I started, so I did a big old loop somehow. Not sure how that happened. I got turned around on the Chisholm Trail and came down the hilltop. So I think I'm just gonna head back on the road. There's some more other trails, another trail over there. This is a super, super tiny park. And to be honest, this is more of a day thing, and it's very, very kid friendly. So I will definitely use this as kind of a stop-off point like I do with McKinney Falls. If I'm able to get a campsite, this is a good spot. Not too far from San Antonio if I need like electrical hookups, which with solar I don't really need, but if I want to just, you know, like with Harriet, if we want to just kind of have a place to go walk around, there's that. So yeah, sorry, not too exciting. I'm gonna go back and watch some Netflix if I have some. I'm tired. I'm tired. I didn't sleep very much last night. Very, very tired and actually quite hungry. So I think I'm gonna go make some dinner. And yeah, thankfully no fires, so I can leave my vent open. It's still a little warm, but it's gonna cool down into the 60s tonight. So unfortunately, it's not very well marked for anything in the trails and all that until you're actually on a trail, but they do have a shower. And like I said, this is a super, super tiny park, which I love. I actually kind of dig it. So that's it. So that's hiking for tonight, and then I'll see you tomorrow. It's funny when you have that van life perception and van life reality. So this is my morning debacle. Literally, like, all my extra blankets are shoved down the back. I've got one Beatles blanket, another Beatles blanket. So yeah, this is literally me having to make my bed in the morning. And thankfully, I don't have one of those dinette beds, because I don't think I would ever put it down to a couch. I think I would just end up leaving it as a bed. This is a couch, actually. This is an IKEA Lockhart couch bed, which is on a different video. Which I've never actually put it up as a couch, but I can if I were to ever put like a screen right here, like a projector, in the world's tiniest movie theater. So anyway, okay, super early. It's like 6 a.m. and I'm going to go head into Austin, go ride my bike, and then head out for the rest of the day. Okay, so just my luck, Austin City Limits is happening right now. Sorry for all the bugs in my window. So all these road cones, they're setting up for the festival this weekend. So picked a bad time to come to Austin. I can't even get out of here. This is like Santa Fe all over again. So I need to figure out how to get out of here. I don't know. This is a one-way road. All right, so people are renting their driveway, $40 event parking. That's funny. You see that? Okay, so I need to figure out how to get out of here, which I cannot do because it's a one-way road. So this is the Velaway. Don't know what that person's doing. Anyway, so this is a one-way rollerblade and bicycle track. So I've rollerbladed on here. I don't feel like rollerblading right now. Why did he look at my van? Get away from my van. Why do people do that? Like, yeah, just come right into my house. Yeah, don't mind me. Don't mind my privacy. Anyway, so this is a 3-mile one-way track, and it's really awesome, and it's really good for rollerblading. I don't feel like rollerblading this morning, so I'm a little tired, but I can definitely do 30 miles on my bike. So I'm going to try to do 10 laps, and then I'm heading out of here. I am not staying in Austin during ACL. That was a bad decision. Okay, let's go. Good evening. It suddenly got really, really hot, and so I am now trying to find my campsite. So I had a tent camping spot at Inks Lake State Park, which is where I'm at now. Super pretty. It reminds me a lot of, like, well, it's a high desert at this point. Once you go past North Austin and you start getting toward Palo Duro, But they had an electric site that somebody just booked or just canceled last minute. So I now have an electric site, which is good. I feel like I've been here before. I don't think I've been here before. This looks like another park that I was like, why does this feel like I've been here before? But I haven't been here, I don't think. But yes, so I am staying at an electric campsite. I had a tent campsite, but when I asked the ranger, when I checked in, I was like, hey, did anyone cancel? She goes, we just had a cancellation. So she rushed to get me the spot, and it's really, really good because it's so hot right now, so I can run the fans. I thought there was mountain biking here. I'm getting confused among all the different parks that I go to. So apparently there's no real good mountain biking, maybe like 2 miles, so it's not worth getting the bike off the back. Ooh, there is a snow cone. I've not had a snow cone in ages. I want a snow cone. Please tell me that is the most optimistic snow cone vendor. Literally over there by the restroom. Oh, I don't know. Something's going on. Oh, it's boating and stuff. So, you know, it's very, very popular, but there's a lot of construction as well. So anyway, so I am going to my campsite, which is on the way to the snow cone person. And then I'm going to relax for a bit and then go hike later this evening. It's only like 3 o'clock. And I'm glad I rushed over here, but I could just leave and go somewhere for a couple hours. It's so pretty. It's just, I don't like being in the sun, and I don't really, you know, like here. Yeah, I don't like being in the sun. And I do hope there's a snow cone person. I'm gonna get a snow cone. Hell yeah. Okay, so I hear music coming from the Kona ice truck. There's Prudence, and thankfully because I have, I should have brought my industrial fan, but because I have electricity, I can chill out and relax for a bit. I don't know if I even have a cell reception. It's very windy right now. I'm getting a freaking snow cone. Okay, crisis averted. I got my snow cone. So, she's the most optimistic snow cone vendor, but that lady was not like, she looked like she didn't like her job very much. So I tipped her pretty well. I was like, sorry you hate your job, but your snow cones are great. It is really hot out here. It's like, I don't know, like 90 degrees, but it feels hotter because it's just like humid and it's October. Why is it hot? Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna go chill out and relax for a bit, cool down, and then probably in about 2 hours I'll go for a hike. It's probably, I don't know, take me like an hour and a half to do a hike. Not like last night where I was like hiking, you know, in the dark, and then I got lost and somehow circled around and backtracked. So this one, at least I have a map this time. So yeah. So just looking at the map, so I am over in one of the campsites over here. So I assume I would just have to walk up. They're all kind of spread out. So I think I would walk up to this nature trail, and then I think I would backtrack and do this. I think I'll just hike down here first, see how I feel, and then go up. I don't know what map I looked at. Must have been like, I don't know, Atlanta State Park or something. I don't know, one of the other state parks where it had like 10 miles of biking trails. I don't think I even looked at this map, but anyway, I do now. So yeah, all the sites are near the lake, so hopefully I'm kind of in the inner circle, like right behind me, but I'm eating my snow cone, so I can't really drive right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go chill out for like 2 hours and then do my hike, and then chill out for the evening. So this is Inks Lake. There's paddleboarding. It's just way too hot right now and there's no shade. When I go to Austin, I always can like at least paddleboard under a tree or something. But anyway, so I got some ice. Who knew I could get ice? I have my Beatles cooler, so that's good. And there's Prudence, so I couldn't find my campsite, so I'm gonna go find it right now, chill out for a few hours. And yeah, I should have brought my paddleboard, but prefer it to be a little bit cooler. But yeah, got ice. Look at this. Ice! So this is my home for the night. Don't know why they're so close. I guess it's the only level ground. It's kind of bizarre. But I think actually the tent is supposed to be somewhere else. It's weird. It's very, very not level. This is how I parked because I'm not level. I couldn't even back in straight. So I parked like this, narrowly missing the tree. Yeah, places I don't use, picnic tables, but the sun's going to be on the other side of the van, so at least I can open my door And I'm right here by the lake, literally lakefront, right here, lakefront view. So there we go. So my 7-pound bag of ice is very nicely and neatly contained in my yellow submarine cooler. I don't know why I need ice, but I have it. And I also put some in my Yeti, which I've been very impressed with. It's kept my water hot and cold, you know, at whatever. If it's hot water in there, it stays hot for quite a while. I have electricity, and I'm just going to chill for a bit. Hopefully I've got internet. If not, I can just look at my national park book and plan my Thanksgiving and Christmas trips. Okay, so I chilled out for an hour. There's Prudence. Actually, no, there's a massive tent. So it's, like I said, not very level for camping. I think these are electric sites, so they don't maybe expect people to have a tent on this location. Mine's pretty level. But anyway, so in other news, they have bags of dog poop right here. And they have firewood, which you're not allowed to have firewood. A burn ban, people. Look at this. There's a tinder box out here. Please do not set a fire because I do not want my van to burn completely. But look at that. Poop, firewood. 2 things you're not supposed to do. Okay, so I moved back to my original spot and oh my God, it is so different. This could be perfect. Okay, 307. How freaking yeah, look at this. Just me and no one else. I don't need electricity. There's no one over here. This is perfect. I don't need to see a freaking, I don't need to see like, okay, there's a tree there though, so I can't back in. I think I'll just pull in. Perfect. This is perfect. This is exactly where I want to be, away from everybody. See, go with your original intuition. Number 307. And now I have to turn around because I need to pull in. So yay, now I can go for my hike and it's right by the hiking trail, even better. Okay, good. It's funny, this is the only fear of heights I have. So I'm gonna pull over here and try to get around this massive tree that will probably scratch it. Okay, this is so much better. Look at this. Look at this. That's me in my debacle of a parking job. Yeah, it scratched the solar panel a little bit, but I think it's fine. I'm gonna replace the solar panel anyway. But yeah, so that's that. Unfortunately, I had the only space with the big low-hanging tree. So this is my new spot. It's away from everybody. Even if they have a fire, I'm not gonna smell it because they're quite far over there. And this will be home for tonight. This is absolutely perfect. This actually feels a little bit more Caprock Canyon and Palo Duro than Inks Lake. Those people though, I don't want to be next to anybody that puts open bags of poop out. But yeah, so that's that. So then I have to figure out how to, I guess I'll just back out and hope for the best. At least I didn't hit the branch, I just hit the twigs, which I think is fine. So, okay, cool, hiking time. So for my closing statement, dogs do not bother me. Babies crying do not bother me. Loud music doesn't bother me. I'll sleep through everything. I mean, I could sleep on a freaking freight train while someone next to me is snoring, snorting Jello. Perfectly fine. But yeah, fire bothers me. This tree is fine. I don't know why I'm just babbling, but super happy. Glad I'm over here. No cell reception, so it's fine just to like be here, and that's good. I'm pretty level. It's like, it's so not level that I'm actually level when I'm on like 2 different terrains. And I think that's it. So the hiking trail is literally like right here. It's like right down here. So I'm gonna hike and that's it. So yeah. So thankfully, because I'm fully self-contained, I don't have to worry about needing electricity now. I'm fully charged. I juiced up at the last spot that I was at. And so I'm good till tomorrow morning and pretty much most of tomorrow. And yeah, still got some good sun. So, okay, let's go hike. Absolutely stunning. Now I'm in my happy place. I got cool people a few sites over from me. I'm all by myself. It looks like Caprock Canyon and Palo Duro. There's a big old hill up there. Don't know what that is. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, Let me get my hike on so I don't end up being in the dark. I don't have a flashlight this time. But yeah, it's only 5 o'clock now. They were super, super nice. Talked to a ranger. He's like, yeah, I was a ranger in Clear Lake, because there's like a couple parks down there. And I was like, oh, we're rounding up all the rowdy drunk people from Kemah. And he's like, yeah, no. So, he was a game warden, that's what it was. Game warden down in Clear Lake in Houston. If you've ever been to Clear Lake and you go to a bar, it's like, the people there are pretty rough. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, finally hiking. This is so beautiful. Inks Lake State Park. Definitely recommend it if you go in the 307s or 300s. I'm at site 307. Go to the 300s, and that's the perfect part of the park to stay. The rest of it just feels like a regular day use place. And then the hiking trail, which I'm on, is right here. And you'll be all by yourself, as I should be. I have no idea which trail I'm on, because I have no cell reception. And since I have no cell reception, which is fine, okay, so I think I'm on the green bit down here. So I'm going to go right and come back on the red bit, which goes down there, hopefully. So we'll see. Okay, bit of a scramble. Okay, I'm going to put the phone away and concentrate now. Yep, this is definitely my thing. I'm the only person on here. It's a very narrow trail, and there's no other people. There's the lake. Perfect. So happy. I do miss COVID though. Not like I've never had it, but I do miss the low capacity and lockdowns and that kind of thing, where, you know, back during COVID you wouldn't actually have anyone next to you. But look at this. It's this like Palo Duro type rock, and this trail is very rocky. I don't know why I was thinking I could ride my bike here. Definitely thinking of a different trail, a different park. But yeah, so no one on this side of the lake in their paddle boards. The other side was a little too much Disneyland for me. So, but yeah, this is much better, much more primitive. And the only reason I wanted electric was I didn't get good sun today. But like I said, I was able to juice up just in that hour that I was chilling out in the electric site. So I'm all set for, you know, the next day. Really absolutely beautiful. That's all I have to say. Prudence is somewhere over there. So I'm about 4 miles in, and this has blown me away. Definitely a hidden gem. And just gonna hike this last bit. I'm right now on the red part. So I'm going the red bit to the Pecan Flats Trail loop, and then back to the parking lot where I go back to my campsite over here. Really, really pretty. I had no idea that this park was so stunning. And I'm glad I got here relatively early enough. But I started the hike at 5, which is fine because it was like 97 degrees. But I'm glad that I rode my bike this morning and did all that. And also the hiking trail on the Longhorn Cavern, which you'll also see in a different video. So yeah, absolutely beautiful, really, really pretty with the sun hitting it. Perfect time of day. I guess in the morning the sun would be on the other side. But yeah, okay, that's all. So a reason for the burn ban is all these dead trees, literally a tinderbox, and these trees have probably been here for decades. I can smell smoke, which is probably the campsites, but I'm not near any campsites right now. So that's concerning. But yeah, they should have the burn ban like year-round. So you never know, even one dry day in Texas can set fire to everything, even if it rained the day before. It dries out pretty quickly here. So that's it for this video. I got a little lost, ended up on the Park Road just for about half a mile. But the Pecan Flats, or Pecan Flats Trail actually comes out right here, right by the entrance. So good to know. And then the amphitheater trail is right there. So now I'm just gonna walk a tiny little bit to my little campsite, and I think that's it for tonight. So beautiful, really, really pretty. Definitely will come back here. Yeah, that's all. I don't know. I don't really know what to say to the camera. Who am I talking to? Who are you people? Anyway, really happy. They got a good hike in. I can't even speak these days. My neck is killing me, which I'll do a whole video on my spine. I have spine disability, and whatever they're doing is just, I'm in like halfway through the treatment, so this is the bit where it starts hurting more than it usually does. But I hiked 6.5 miles. So that was good. Okay, well, good night.